Hi, friends. Good morning. Good Wednesday. I am so glad you are here today. I'm happy to be here as well. I thought I would pop on this morning and just share another mudra with you. Mudra is the language of our hands. I love to describe it that way. And today I want to share Beej Mudra with you. B-E-E-J, Beej Mudra. This is a beautiful mudra. It is called the seed mudra. So Beej translates to seed. And this is a mudra that helps us really set intentions and manifestations for the future. We use this in our winter sadhana, I believe, as we were planting those seeds to come to fruition in the spring. So this was our mudra of intent and like harnessing those, planting those little seeds that will bring life and energy and ideas in the future and in the summer and the spring. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Chris, and I am the creator and curator of the Awakened Yoga Collective. And I am a Kundalini yogi, and I love doing all things yoga, breath, movement, meditation, energetics, intentions, things like that. So I am here today, just like I said, to talk about Beej Mudra. Super simple, but really super grounding. We have that intent of creating the seed, and the seed has many different layers. And so this mudra has different layers. And we begin with our left hand, the thumb kind of wraps in, and our fingers just kind of curl around. We're not squeezing tight, we're just letting that those fingers envelop the thumb like a seed, just like that. Yeah, and then we take our other hand and just gently wrap it around the left hand. My thumb is kind of making a circle. So here we are. We've just wrapped our seed in the lining and the protective cover, and we can hold this at our heart. We can hold this at our belly, but we've just created our seed. And I like to really find an intention as I set this mudra and build this seed. What is my intent for this mudra for myself? And I often, with this mudra in particular, like to think about 2 or 3 months in the future, right? What is an intent that I want of something for myself, not today, not tomorrow, good morning, not next week, really in the future. Think about when we plant a seed, right, in the soil. It takes time to germinate and to start to grow. We need to give it water, we need to give it light, and we need to be patient with it, right? And so with this mudra, this Beej Mudra, we get to put something into our heart, into our hands, into our brain and our gut and our body, and let it percolate for a little bit. Let it germinate as we have patience and time. And eventually it will start to grow into this beautiful thing that we set this intention for today. So as we do that, let's just take a minute. Left thumb wraps in, fingers wrap around that thumb. And again, it's just gentle and light. Right hand comes around as well. And you can feel how the fingers kind of settle into the knuckle grooves. That's kind of fun. And the thumb just wraps. Today, I want to hold it at my heart. And that's the other beauty. Remember, I say this with our mudras a lot. Find what feels good to you and go with that. Our body knows everything. And so if we take the time to listen to it and follow that intuition, it makes everything we do so much more intentional and powerful. So usually I like to hold this down in my lap, but today I'm feeling my heart. And so go with it. Don't question it. Don't monkey mind it like, oh, well, that's not where it's supposed to be. I don't know why that is. Just do it. Feel it. Do it. And so take a minute, close our eyes, maybe, or soften our gaze. Pull the tongue away from the roof of the mouth and picture in your mind that beautiful seed that we have planted with this mudra. That seed of intent and potential. The seed that will manifest into whatever you desire. And just imagine planting that seed in that fertile soil of our heart. Mm. Giving it a little water, a little bit of sun, a little bit of heat. Mm. And then think about where you want this to take you. What will this seed grow into? What will this intent turn into? And just bring in that excitement of what could be, what already is. Let's take a breath in and out. And as we finish and leave our seed planted in that Beej Mudra, in the fertile soil of our heart, I want to leave you with a thought. And the thought is that a seed has a protective shell. The seed, the plant inside, doesn't grow until that protective shell is broken open. I just had a friend bring some sprouts, and one of the sprouts he brought was sunflower seed sprouts. And so some of them still had the seed on it. And when we take this intent of planting a seed of intent and manifestation for the future, the shell protects the potential. Sometimes it protects for a very long time. It rests in the safe little pocket of the shell. But when it's time to actually grow and make change and use energy and move forward and transform, the shell has to break. And so I leave you with that thought of shells and how they serve a purpose of protection, but that there comes a point when we have to break that shell and grow out of it. I love that image, especially right now with spring. All of our plants are starting to grow. How can we start to crack open that shell and let ourselves grow out of it? And who do we get to grow into? That's even more fun. All right, I think that's enough deep thoughts for today. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to join me Thursday, May 5th. I know it's Cinco de Mayo, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. There's an event. It is Kundalini 101. It's all online. It is going to be all things Kundalini, why we do it, how we do it, what it is. We'll move through a practice of Kundalini. I would love for you to join me. If you can't join me, I will be recording it and sharing it with you all later on. But I'd love to have somebody there to practice with me. All right. Have a fabulous Wednesday. Foster those seeds, nourish that potential within us, and I will see you very, very soon. Sat Nam.